All right. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 da. Very good. All right. What is up, you guys? It's your boy Rob, Hollow Avarice, back again with some gaming goodness. We are going to do some gaming today, but before that, I want to swap over to this. We got a bunch of trailers that have dropped. It's San Diego Comic-Con week, so there's a whole bunch of stuff. I wanted to start out with a lot of stuff. The next big game coming out that I'm interested in is Marvel Tokon. They just dropped the story, like the opening cutscene, and the first DLC announcement. So I wanted to check this out first. So the opening movie to Marvel. Let's check out the opening movie to Marvel Tokon. This was revealed at Comic-Con. Hey Solar, how you doing? My friend, what is up? I hope life's treating you well. I hope your day was good. We got all of our teams. Spidey. Kamala. Oh. Cool. Norm. Are they doing like Gabriel Luna's backstory? Savage Land? Tokon looks hype. Yeah, this looks cool. I love samurai armor, Gundam, Iron Man. Oh, this is hype. They've released, over the past couple days, gameplay breakdowns for every character. And I completely forgot about the champion that's going to be during the last trailer we saw. That looks really cool. Yeah, the fighting game hype is real. Again, early August. I'm excited. It's only a week and a half away. The designs look so distinct and different. I really appreciate how I'll say it, just different. How different the game looks. Right, we got Goblin. I think Goblin looks incredible. I think Storm looks great. I think Iron Man looks really good. Danger is awesome. Danger hype is real because apparently Danger is also going to be coming to Fortnite, and in this Fortnite, Danger stocks are rising again. Big fan of that Joss Whedon run in Astonishing X-Men. Star-Lord looks good. Magneto looks like Magneto. Same with Wolverine. I really like the Hulk look. Savage Land Hulk. Kamala looks good. DP looks good. Shuri. I mean, I think across the board, they all look really cool. Wait a sec. Oh, hold on a second. We got J. Jonah Jameson right here. Spider Menace. For some kind of reality fracture, some kind of time stream entanglement. So Penny, Kamala, Spidey, and Star-Lord. All right, I'm just throwing this out there. Let's see. What can I do? So we have Team X-Men, obviously Danger, Wolverine, Storm, Magic. This fella, is that Angel? I'm trying to remember who this is. It's not Angel. It's because it kind of is giving Pixie, but it's a young boy. That's of course my boy Glob Herman. Big fan of Glob. He has a body made of wax. It's highly flammable, but he doesn't feel fire because he's immune to it. So one of his strategies is to light himself on fire and walk around. Not sure about this down here. Obviously, this is Quentin Quire. Stocks have gone up. Kid Omega. He's actually a teacher now. He was the Phoenix in the future. He has a lot of stocks. This is a rare one, and she's actually one of my favorite of the new X-Men generation. This girl right here with the blue hair. Her name is Noriko. She's actually called Surge. One of I underused. It was during the era when the New Mutants, Mirage, not Cypher, Mirage, and a bunch of Wolfsbane and a bunch of like them came back as teachers, and they were breaking up teams. It was during the time of the M Day, the mass depowering event of mutants. Noriko had super speed, controls electricity, but lost control of it endlessly. So very much like Cyclops, she has to constantly wear a physical thing. She needs to wear gauntlets to constantly regulate her power. Again, underappreciated. I do like Surge a lot. Doom and Magneto. Norman Osborn for president. Gabi and Carnage. Blade and DP and Loki. Again, appreciating the attention to detail here. Robbie Ray is Ghost Rider. Yeah, she's again, that was a really good one. They had some great heroes in there. Hellion, Surge, Prodigy, Dust. That was a Wallflower, Elixir, Wither. There was some really neat Mercury. There were some really neat heroes in that run. This I'm a big fan of. I mean, obviously, Blaze is always going to be the #1 Ghost Rider, but I love Robbie Reyes. His brother was paralyzed in a mob attack due to their uncle, who was a crime lord, and it led to Robbie Reyes' death. But he came back as the Spirit of Vengeance as the new Ghost Rider. So that's clearly what's going on here. Princess Shuri, all her ancestors. Again, Hulk is just in the Savage Land. I think that's cool. Classic, kind of like an overgrown Avengers look. And then we have classic Team Avengers with these fellas. Again, I think it's very interesting that they did Shuri, and I really like that. Visually, it's stunning. And then obviously it's all culminating in a battle with the champion over here. Yeah, no, I'm a big fan. I'll give that a like. The other thing that they announced was the first DLC character. And like I've been saying, our stocks have been going up. Very first DLC character announced, Cyclops. Let's check it out. Sentinel's looking good.
Listen to me. You will do nothing but reduce everyone to ash.
No, I can control it for long enough to do what I have to.
They're doing Phoenix Cyclops.
I will save mutant kind.
It's even called Phoenix Cyclops?
Phoenix. I will save mutant kind.
And it's Ray Chase.
The new age of the Phoenix begins now.
Witness the arrival of Phoenix Cyclops Year 1 DLC. It's this fall. That's awesome. Alright, yeah, no, I'm... Again, it was just a little tease, but Cyclops stocks are going up.
You will do nothing but reduce everyone to ash.
No, I can control it for long enough to do what I have to. I will save mutant kind. The new age
Awesome.
of the Phoenix.
Awesome.
I will save you.
So this is the era. Hey, Sleep, how you doing tonight? Sleep deprived. Walks in with Deltarune music playing. Alright, so this, I'm very excited for this, Cyclops. Again, I think this skin should absolutely be in Marvel Rivals too. This is from an era, it was during Avengers versus X-Men from the 2010s. After the destruction of mutants in M-Day, as I mentioned earlier, where a lot of mutants lost their powers. 98% of mutants in the world lost their powers and became normal humans. This is a comic accurate skin. He but some mutants were done. And that was the status quo for years until the birth of a new mutant. It was called the Messiah Complex. The first mutant born since M-Day. It was a young girl named Hope. Who was being hunted by all of the X-Men's enemies. The Reavers, the Purifiers, the Friends of Humanity, Weapon X. Everyone was hunting this girl, who was just born. It was decided the only one who could keep her safe was Cable in the future. So Hope was adopted by Cable, named Hope Summers, putting her on the fun Cyclops family tree, as his adoptive granddaughter. She came back in time, and with her reappearance as a teenager, she was reactivating mutants. With her reappearance, mutants started showing up again. And she was actually chosen by the Phoenix. We talk about Jean Grey, who's the main Phoenix. Hope was another Phoenix candidate, who everyone believed would actually be perfectly in sync with the Phoenix and be able to control it 100%. So the Phoenix came to Earth, and it kind of caused a divide. The Avengers were like, no, we're not doing a Phoenix saga again. And the X-Men were like, hey, this is going to heal mutant kind. We need this. We're in a really bad spot. And some of the X-Men split. Some went over the Avengers. Some Avengers helped out the X-Men. And then Tony Stark came and blew up the Phoenix and shot a nuke at it. And it split into 5, and it went into 5 mutants. It went into Namor, Emma Frost, Magic, Colossus, and our boy Cyclops here, Phoenix Cyclops. They actually, for a while, were saving the world. They ended world hunger. They were bringing mutants back. They were hunting down mutant-hating criminals. And then they started to go insane because they were not meant to hold the Phoenix. And the Avengers were still trying to undermine them. That led to Namor flooding, going to war with Wakanda. That whole flooding of Wakanda arc is from that. And Phoenix Cyclops was the last one. The person who went to stop him was Charles Xavier, and he killed Charles Xavier. He gave up the Phoenix Force after that. He was imprisoned, but he did everything he did for the furthering of mutant kind, and that kind of began the Cyclops as a villain story arc. But yeah, this is a comic accurate skin, and it looks super cool. I'm very excited for this. Marvel Tokon, they know they're... And getting Ray Chase to voice it. That's Neuvillette from Genshin Impact. I mean, he's many other things, but that's Neuvillette from Genshin Impact. That's pretty cool.